MacBook Pro. I have various software programs. Let me remove these bottles. So I buy what other people buy. You can't really see, but I have Logic Pro. I have a lot of different software. So my point is this: we spend a lot of equipment. We spend a lot of money on equipment, and that's just the nature of it. This stuff isn't cheap. I mean, whether you're a gamer and you buy a Xbox, or how much did you spend on your TV, or your Jordans. And that might be the question you might want to ask yourself before you try to say this piece of equipment is trash. Like this equipment is trash, it's not worth anything. No, it's not. What I'm gonna do in my video is I'm gonna support the Beat Tangs and the Beat Thang, because I feel like it's a very good piece of equipment. It has great sounds. I mean, like anything, there's things about it you can find wrong, you can find faults, but they're steadily updating it. So I feel like it's going to get better gradually in time. But my point is this: don't fall in love with anything, because time changes. So of course you want to keep up with the time. I'm going to be honest with you. I did want to get the MPC Renaissance, and I probably will purchase it just because that's what I do. I buy equipment, and it costs a lot of money. So that's what we do. You like making music, you're going to pay your money. You like looking good, you're going to pay money. You like driving places, you're going to buy gas. So that's my point. Don't knock something because it costs a little money. And by them dropping their price to compete with the current market, I think it's a great thing. I think it's very good. I think they're going to stay relevant in the game, and I think they're going to get better. And by the time they proceed into what's going next, it's going to be that much better. It's like Coke and Pepsi. You want to keep your original recipe, but just make it better. So a lot of people like Coke. A lot of people like Pepsi. A lot of people like Fords. A lot of people like Chevys. I mean, it's like that with everything in life, A lot of people like blondes. A lot of people like brunettes. I mean, you could meet a bad brunette that's not a good person. You can meet a blonde that's not a good person. I mean, you can't base everything on one thing. I'm getting off the point, but my point is this: I'm going to ride with these guys. I'm going to use their equipment. Yes, I tried to sell their equipment, but for the simple fact that they offered me $200 at Guitar Center for it, I felt like this is worth way more than that. I mean, I bought a old drum machine. Back in the days, it was more than that. And samplers, I went through so much equipment that I know that this equipment is valued way more than that. And I mean, if you took this back in time, of course, they'd be like, wow, like, where did you get this? But, sometimes people get lost in the new, what's going on new, before they really try to see what's there in front of their eyes. And I think it's good. And, I made an investment when I did purchase it. I saved up for a long time. And I feel like I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment from this equipment. And, of course, I'm going to buy more equipment. And, of course, I'm going to have more upgrades in my studio when, that's just what people do. But I'm going to keep doing it, and yes, I will put some videos out with me using the Beat Thing, as well as other things. But I'm not going to knock a company or a product because people are on a bandwagon saying this one's better or that one's better or this tastes great, this one's less filling. No. The music, the proof is in the pudding, It's like when you cook a meal, you know what I mean? When you see the people's reaction to what you cook, when they're smacking their lips, cleaning their plates, that was good. They don't need to know what your seasonings were. So it comes down to that, and yeah, I want to give props to the people that put in an effort to make some good equipment and make something that is very necessary right now. They're trying to better what's out there, so you can't knock them for that. And sit and wait a while. I put my money on that because I thought it was great at the time. It was new. And, you have to sit and let it evolve and see what's working with it. Like I said, I bought the machine. That was the next best thing. Remember when that came out? Everybody, oh, the machine this, the machine that. I gotta get It's great. It does everything that the MPC didn't. This is the MPC, what do they call it, the MC killer or whatever. Everybody's looking for the killers and stuff. I'm looking for I'm breathing life. You know, it's not about killer. Don't kill that. That can do just what yours does, if you let it. So, that's my point in my discussion today. My little video. I hate to do a rant, but, you know, I like to see more people out there representing their equipment. Break out the old drum machines. Break out the old, I don't know, if you got a rainmaker, break it out. Make it rain on them. Make it rain on them. Because that's what it's about. I mean, you look back at the drum, a standard drum, man, that's been around since prehistoric times. Ain't nobody out there, oh, this is the drum killer. Drums are dead. Nah, people still use drums. The flute. Before the flute, they probably was whistling. Whoever was the best whistler in the village, he got the job. He gonna entertain us all day. He whistling. Or whatever it is, you know what I mean? That's what hip-hop is. You remember it. Then if you was there, you remember it. You remember what we did. We would improvise. I talked with my boy at work the other day about it. How we used to grab cardboard. And we just go and battle. We break it. Rock. We're battling fools. Cardboard. We didn't have enough money to buy no linoleum. But you know what? We took our cardboard. We battled people. And it was fun. That's what it's about. It's not all about that glitz and glamour. Remember, everybody got to start from somewhere. So don't get discouraged when you see these big price tags out there. People trying to start up, making music or whatever. Don't get discouraged, you know what I mean? I got the motif right here. XF6. It's in a box right now. Like I said, I'm in transition. This is my bedroom, you know what I mean? I have my equipment stored here for the moment. I'm working on it. So don't think I don't do music. But it comes back to the convenience factor. People can jump on their iPads, which I'm recording this video with now, and do little software programs, and they want to compare that to whatever's out there. Software is great. It's all going to upgrade. So, you know, my thing is always sharpen your axe. Don't get stuck on what's current, what's the best thing. Because, of course, you know, the MPC Renaissance looks like a great piece of equipment. And the people that have it, I'm sure they're happy. But if you don't have it, man, use what you got, you know. I'm like that, you know. I'm going to use what I have, and I'm going to get better stuff. But don't knock what you have, because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, that stuff is good. You worked hard for it, remember what you got, all right? All right, one.